lovelies, welcome back to my channel and I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today we are back playing some more Dress to Impress, and today we are doing the Pinterest chooses my outfit challenge. The Pinterest challenge is one of my favorites. I really enjoy copying real life fashion into Dress to Impress. It can be quite challenging sometimes, but that's kind of what I enjoy about it. You do tend to find during these challenges that the outfits that we create are a little bit more simple, a little bit more, dare I say, basic, mainly because real life fashion isn't the same as Dress to Impress fashion. It's usually not as layered or intricate. So it's definitely a different style than what I'm used to, but it's nice to do something different every now and then. If you do enjoy Dress to Impress content, please consider subscribing. I do upload Dress to Impress content every single day. But with all that being said, let's get right into the video. We have hopped into a master server and our first theme of the day is naughty or nice. So I'm going to pop this into Pinterest and this is what has come up. I think this is really interesting. I think I want to go for kind of like the more kind of a goblin elfy sort of look. So I'm going to go for this face and I need something like slick and back. Maybe if I go for this and then maybe this but with no bangs. I know it isn't really like a ponytail, but I still think it's cute. I still think it's fairly close. Maybe if I add this. I mean, this kind of works. We'll do this and then we'll add some bangs. So we'll just do these only bangs. And then all of this needs to be green. So we'll do this and maybe this. This is kind of a cute shade of green actually. So this and this. This and this. And then finally this and this. I think I've already coloured that actually. This and this. Never mind. Okay, it's a little bit intense. Maybe I get rid of this one. I think I prefer that without. Okay. And then the actual outfit, it's like it looks like a bodysuit with like thigh-high boots. So let's take this. My duo makes fun of me for calling this my comfort bow, but it is my comfort bow. So Sems, if you're watching this, don't talk about my comfort bow. And then I definitely need these for sure. And I want to try and match this up to my skin tone as best I can without having to go back and find my skin tone. So I think that will do. And then for these, we'll just make them like a super dark green. And we'll just make them dark green all over. And then for this one, are there any green patterns I can use? I guess I can use this one. Just for like a little bit of brightness maybe, and silk that. And then it is a bodysuit. So I'm thinking the Sabrina bodysuit. And we do also have some fur like around here. So let's take the kiss off. And I think if I just make this like just a dark green, and then everything else can also be dark green. We do that. And then maybe if we add this, option number 2, and I want to bring a little bit more brightness into it. Let's do that, and then that can be green like that. Okay. And then we need the fur. Maybe I take this one, but the fur only, and then this can kind of be, I guess this can be like this kind of color. And we do have like a big belt around the waist, so maybe I can layer up a couple of belts. We rotate this one a little bit and then position that one upwards like that. And then I want a little bit of a darker green. This actually looks really cute. I'm gonna do that. And then add some green and then this kind of goldy green. The changing rooms are awful. That's fine. That's fine. And then let's go for maybe this corset. You can't really see it though, is the issue. I guess you can actually. Okay, if we do the edges like that and make them silky, and then the front can just be dark green and that can be silky. And then the trim can just all be dark green like this. We do need to, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to change my nails. We need to change our nails. There we go. We'll do them long. And then she doesn't look like she's got anything on her head. I'm gonna put some lashes on, maybe, and make those green, I guess. And then I do want to layer up another belt on here as well. So I think I'll layer this one and option number 2. And then rotate that the opposite way to what I rotated the other one. And then scale it down ever so slightly and position that outwards a little bit like that. And I think I'll do the same pattern on there. I really like that there. And then the buckle can just be dark green. And then I know she's not really wearing much jewelry, but I do want to add a little bit. So maybe we can just add like this and maybe this, and this can be like this greeny gold color, and we'll do these for the gems, and then maybe some little earrings this greeny gold color and make them metallic. You know what? I think it's kind of cute. I think it's cute. I think it's definitely like our reference image. It's almost kind of Grinchy. I really like it. So this is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. I love the face. I think it's super cute. This is also pretty cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 for this one. This is cute. Is this meant to be Winx Club? Dark Bloom. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's Winx Club, but I didn't really watch it too much as a kid. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4 for this one. I do think the outfit is could have been a little bit more, but it's still really cute. I really like this. I love the face. I love the hair. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then this is ours. Again, our challenge is to copy our reference image. So I'm not kind of too worried about getting podium or anything like that. I think our outfit is definitely cute. And then we have this one. This is really pretty. I'm gonna go for a 3 for this one. Someone is sending me a connection request. I did say this to someone else a few days ago, but I only add connections of people that I know kind of IRL. So if I do ignore your connection request, I am so sorry. It's nothing personal. I just don't add anybody that I don't know. I do always have my joins on, so if you do follow me on Roblox, you are more than welcome to join my lobby and play with me, but I just can't add you. This is really, really cute. I'm looking for a 5 for this one. And this was the podium we did not place, but that is totally fine. I think this one here was my favorite. We came 4th with 24 stars, which I think was pretty good. I think the outfit was cute. I think it was a very different outfit to do for this kind of theme. And it was fun. I do love green. I do love using greens. And this pattern here, like this kind of teal one, is gorgeous. I love it so much. But let's take all of this off and get ready for the next round. Okay, and the next theme is streetwear. So let's pop this into Pinterest. Okay, so I have seen one that I have found one that I really, really like. I think it's really cute. I'm just gonna go for one of my normal faces though for this look. And for the hair, it's kind of giving me, where is it? It's kind of giving me this, but like a tiny bit smaller, like that. That is what it's giving me. And it's kind of like dark brown with like these really light blondie brown pieces. So we'll do that, and then I just need to add something to cover up this like bald spot. I think just to cover it up, I'm just going to take this. I know it's not like the perfect match, but I'm going to be wearing a hat anyway, so it's fine. So I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to go over and get my hat. And I don't know whether to use this or whether to use this. I know that hers looks like a snapback. So I think I might just do this. And if I position this downwards a little bit, because it's a little bit too high up for my liking. If I do this and then maybe use, oh, I can't pattern this. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go for maybe like this red. That's kind of cute. Okay. And then for the bottoms, I think I'm going to go for the takeover pants. I think they'll be best here. Let's do this. And we're looking for kind of like a nice denim blue. I feel like this actually works really well. Save that color. And then the detailing is kind of like a silver color, so let's do that. Okay, then we've got like this Supreme band here. I don't know if there's anything we can put on to kind of add like almost a waistband like that. Can I do it with like maybe this? Ooh, I can actually a little bit. Okay, so if we do this white and then these parts can be red. I feel like if I make them foily, that'd be pretty cool as well. And add some white detailing there. I think that actually kind of works. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, and then we have this kind of like long piece here. So I feel like the only way we're going to achieve that is with the jellyfish skirt. So let's do that and make that silky. And then she's wearing these kind of red and white. They look almost like dunks. We can use these, I guess. So we'll leave that kind of off-white. And then the grey part can be, well, it needs to be red. So let's do this. Make it a bit brighter, why not? And then that also needs to be red. And then for the top, this is the part that I'm the most kind of, not scared for, but I'm the most like I'm not sure what to do. It is cropped. I think I'm going to use this as just a base, and this can be just white. And then I'm looking for things to add to like adjust the color almost. So we need some like red down there. So maybe if I do that and then this and make the rest white. I know it's not going to be like the 42 number, but I'm just trying to add something to make it look like that. You know what I mean? I'll add these and make them white. And then maybe I could add the little cropped jumper, this one here, and then make this white. I don't know if I like that though. I don't think I like that. Ooh, I don't know. We do have the jersey, but I just don't like the jersey. Where is the jersey anyway? Am I looking right at it? It was right here, right? I feel like I've just lost it. Oh well. Oh well, I think the outfit is still cute. I think we've definitely followed our reference. I think the bottom half definitely looks really cool. This is the first one. I love this. This is really cute. Gonna give this one 5. This one is super cute. I love the color theme. I love the greens and the browns. Gonna go for a 4 for this one. We still have a couple pieces uncolored, like the trainers down here, but we're just gonna pretend we don't see those. Oh, this is really cute. I love this. Okay, 5 stars for this one. And this is also super cute. I love the blue colorful hair. 5 stars for this one as well. And then this is ours. We are looking a little bit more basic. Our nails are still green, but we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna pretend that they're not green. I think the outfit's cute. I think we definitely followed our little prompt. This one is really cute. I love the face. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle for this one. And then we have this one. This is really cute. It's just not giving me streetwear. It's a really cute outfit though, but I'm just gonna go for a 3 in the middle. The face though is absolutely gorgeous and the hair is stunning. It's very pretty. It just isn't giving me streetwear. This is really cute. We do have a couple pieces uncolored, but that's okay. We're gonna go for a... I think we're gonna have to go for a 3 in the middle again. I don't think I can vote it higher because we have some pieces uncolored. This was a podium we did not place, but I did not expect to. I fully expected these 3 to place. I think this one and this one were my favorites. We came 7th with 14 stars, which is totally fine. A little bit low for a master server, but again, totally fine. Our outfit was very simple, but like I said before, it's a little bit more difficult with these challenges because real life fashion is a lot different to dress to impress fashion. But I liked what we did with the little belts there with the skirt. I didn't know that you could do this with the takeover pants, so I'll definitely be using this in future. But let's take everything off and get ready for the next round. And the next theme is slumber party. I know what I would usually do for this theme, but obviously we're doing it off of dress to impress Pinterest, not dress to impress. We're doing it off of Pinterest instead, so we have to go for something a little bit different to what we usually go for. And I have found this one. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna go for, which face should I go for? I think I'll go for this one. Again, I'm just copying the outfits, so I'm just gonna go for this and we'll go for dark hair. And then I think I'll layer this one on top as well with no bangs, and that can be dark as well. And just scrolling up to the top with our favorites, I will add these only bangs, and then these can be dark. And I think that's fine for now. I think that's fairly accurate. And then for the actual outfit, the reason I chose this one is because it looked like it used something like the top model robe, and I have really wanted to use this ever since I unlocked it, so we're gonna do that now. And it's a very light baby pink, so I'm gonna go for this and then this and maybe make this silky. That's cute. Okay. And then I do want to change our nails as well because I cannot have green nails for this look. Okay, and then the rest of the outfit is really simple. It looks kind of like this, but obviously like foily, but then it's a little bit longer, like it's a little bit bigger. So what else can we add here? I felt like we had a top that was like exactly like that, but I must have been imagining that. Maybe I can layer like this one. I know it's a little bit different. I think it adds to the look. I think it matches. I think it looks okay. Make that silky. In fact, if I make the first part silky instead of foily, I think that's actually really cute. I actually really like that. Okay, I don't know where I'm going, but let's hop over here. She does have like a big necklace on. We don't have any necklaces that look exactly like it. The only one really would be like this one, I guess. So that can be silver and foily. This can be silver and also foily. And then the little eyes will just make white and foily. I think that's pretty cute. I know it's not exactly like hers, but it's cute. And then for the bottoms, we have like fur on the cuffs, but we don't have anything that's going to give us that. I think the closest thing we have to the shape of what she has are these. And they are like pink and silky. So I think if I go with this, when I make this silky, it kind of makes it look a tiny bit pink anyway. So we'll do this and add some pink details. And then I can't see her shoes. So I'm not quite sure what her shoes are. So, I don't know. I almost feel like she's wearing heels. Like, I almost feel like she's wearing like these. I could be just completely making that up, but that's what it looks like. If we do that and make them silky. And I think this is pretty close to the reference image. We do have some hoop earrings as well, so we'll add those and we'll make those silver and make those foily. And then I think we'll add the lashes as well. We position them downwards to about there. And I just want to make them a little bit less harsh, so I'll probably just make them like a dark grey instead of black. I feel like the black is a little bit too harsh. Oh, this outfit's really cute. The girl with the blue hair, that's so cute. There's also so many supernovas in this lobby. I don't think there's anything else I want to add to this. I think this is looking really cute. Again, I have gone for my own face because I always go for my own faces for these kinds of challenges. But I think the rest of the outfit is pretty accurate. We don't have anything to add kind of fur around the cuffs, but that's okay. This is the first outfit, looking super cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle. It is super cute. I just wish that we had a little bit more going on. This is gorgeous. I love the white and the blue. This is so cute. Gonna go for 4 for this one. And then this is ours. I think we look really cute. I think this is really nice. And I had fun making this one. And this is my first time using the top model robe as well. These are really cute. I'm gonna go for a 5 for these. This one, especially with the blue hair, absolutely love that one. And this one is so cute as well. I love the little buttons on the eyes like cucumbers. Gonna go for a 5 for this one. This is really cute. I love the blue and the green. Gonna go for a 4 for this one. It's something a little bit different and I really appreciate that for those kinds of themes. This one is really cute. I love the little teddy bear. Gonna go for a 4 for this one as well. I just wish we had this pattern broken up a little bit. Like we have the pattern kind of on everything. So I just wish it was broken up a tiny bit, but the outfit is still super cute. And this one is super cute too. Gonna go for a 5 for this one. I have been loving the plasters like over the face. I don't know what it is. I've just seen more and more people use them and I really want to start using them. And every time someone comes on the runway with them, it reminds me that they exist. This is super cute. The face is gorgeous. I'm going to go for a 4 for this one. This was the podium and we placed second, which I'm super happy about. I'm going to say thank you in the chat. And we got 28 stars. Someone's being a little bit mean, I think. Someone's been a little bit mean to the supernova and said, how are you a supernova? I thought that their look was amazing and I thought their face, I don't want to like creep on them, but like that face, gorgeous. But let's take all of this off and get ready for the next round. And this round's theme is boss. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I want to go for here. There's a couple cute outfits I'm seeing on Pinterest, but nothing really that I think I can recreate in Dress to Impress like easily. There's a couple really cute ones with kind of capes, but I don't know whether I can create those. So I think I'm gonna go for this outfit. There's a few people talking to me and I feel so bad because I'm locked in. I can't like make my outfit. But for all of you that were being really lovely in chat, thank you so much. I just can't respond while I'm trying to make an outfit. I'm locked in, I'm sorry. Okay, for this one, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna recreate it in Dress to Impress. And I feel a lot more pressure now because people know that I'm in here and have said hello to me, so a little bit nervous. Let's go for this and we'll just go for kind of like a dark brown. And then honestly, I think I want to go for this hair again. I know I used it in the last one and the one before that, but it just works. It just works. So I just said thank you in the chat to those people. That was really kind of them. Okay, now onto the actual outfit. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. We need like a big shawl like around the shoulders, but I don't know if we have anything that I can do that with. We have this like big Fendi bag, so I think I'm gonna have that like this. And I think we'll just make that kind of like beige and maybe like light silk it. And then for the rest of the outfit, oh, I think I've picked a really difficult one. Okay, I'm just gonna start layering a couple of things. I know that this isn't like exactly like it, but just bear with. I'm just layering at the minute to kind of try and make a more interesting looking top. Okay, not that one. And then she has kind of like these high-waisted pants. I don't think that I can make those in Dress to Impress. Like the closest thing I'd have would be like these, or maybe the Valentine's pants and then adding more to them, but we are running out of time. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am really panicking now because I've spent this whole round talking to people, which was lovely, obviously. But now I'm panicking. So let's do this, and then maybe on these jeans, they can be, oh, they need to be lighter, like way lighter. Maybe if we make them matte and then do this. I feel like they look a little bit insane. Do you not think? I think they look a little bit crazy. Okay, I'm gonna add this jacket purely because we are running out of time. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, I have failed on this one really badly. Why is this green? Right, let's take the fur off. Let's do this and then I guess this and this. I don't know, you guys. I'm running out of time so far. She's got like these heels on that are like this color and they're like beige, and then she has some like aviator sunglasses on. I don't think I have anything that are like aviators. I have these, which are kind of cute if I scale them down a little bit. And these are like dark brown, I guess. I need something else for the top. This looks so boring. Maybe this one? This has been a floppy clothes. I'm so sorry. This has not been a good one, but this was a difficult one. This was hard. She does have some little earrings on, so let's do that and just make those metallic. And I actually really hate those sunglasses. I want the other ones. These ones. I added them last second. I really hope it looks okay. Okay, this is cute. I'm just responding in the chat. I always feel a little bit bad when I can't respond and when I can't add people. People are asking me to add them, but like I said before, I only add people that I know in real life. So please don't take it personally. Okay, I really hope that they ignore this one. This one is so bad. This one is so bad. Definitely not my favorite look. So we're just gonna ignore this one. I do think that it was fairly close to the reference, but I think it was so difficult. I picked such a difficult one to do, and that was completely my fault. This is stunning. 5 stars for this one. I'll never get over the shoe combo as well. I think it's so cute. This is cute. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. This one is cute too. Gonna go for a 3 for this one. Love a little brown and orange moment. This is cute. I guess I'm gonna give this one a 5. Actually, this is really, really nice. Ooh, this is nice. 5 stars. This is so cool. I love the way that they size the glasses down like that. That is so cool. This was a person where last round someone asked them, how are you supernova? This is how they're supernova. These outfits, super well deserving. I loved all of these. We came 5th with 25 stars, which I still think was decent for the abomination that we created. This is not good. This is not good. I don't know why we've got this random like peach part in the middle here as well. I don't know why I was thinking, let's just forget this one ever happened. But this person's outfit was definitely my favorite. I think that was absolutely stunning. That was gorgeous. And the face is beautiful. Okay, this round's theme is Mad Scientist. Again, I know what I would usually do, but I've got to do something from Pinterest. So let's have a look. Okay, the first thing that comes up is like Monster High, I think. Obviously we can't do that. And then the other things that are coming up are actual like Dress to Impress outfits. So let's change my search up a little bit. Oh, so this one that's come up is actually, it's actually like an Amazon Halloween outfit. But I think it's really cute. So it's on Pinterest. So I think it's okay. I think it's allowed. It was like one of the first searches, but the rest of them all look the same. So I'm just gonna go for this one. And we'll go for this hair, and I'm gonna scale it up, and I'm gonna position it, I guess, down and back like this, maybe. And then we'll make this like a white blonde. So we'll do this, and then we need something else. And I think honestly, I'm just gonna go for this, but messy bangs here, and then these can also be kind of white blonde. And then I need something to kind of fill this gap. Not this one. Could this one work? Maybe if I push this one back. I think this one's okay. I think this is fine. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but it's fine. Okay. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna position this like this, just off the head. And it's kind of like black with purple, which I think is pretty cool. So if we do like maybe like this kind of tone, that's kind of cute. And then we do have like some silver on here. So if we do that and make that silky, and maybe add some more purple there and some more purple here. Okay, and then the Easter quest top would have been perfect here, but we don't have that. So I'm gonna have to use the Captain Scarlet one instead, which is still a really, really good item. It just isn't like the exact one that I'd want to use here, but that's totally fine. Okay, and then we can pattern this, but you gotta do it like in a weird way. You gotta go to like number 4 and do this, and it kind of looks like this pattern. And then we can go back and color everything else. So I want that to be black. The undershirt can be, I guess, also black. This looks crazy. People are gonna wonder what we're doing. Okay, and then the chains can just be this kind of yellowy gold color. The gems can be this color, and the seashell can be this color. I can never figure out how to change this color, like these buttons, but it's fine. It's fine. We can just keep them the way that they are. Okay, and then we only have 2 minutes left, so we've got to lock in now. So I think I'll go for this on the neck. And again, I'll go for this purple color, and then I'm gonna go for like a lilac-y color, like that, accents. And then we do have like a skirt going on, so I think I'm gonna go for this one, and I think I'll pull this pattern back in here and silk that. And then here we'll use maybe this pattern. This kind of works. Okay, cute. And then we'll go for this belt, and I'm gonna not rotate it, I'm gonna position it upwards and scale it down and bring it outwards a little bit just so we can see it. And then this can be black with gold accents, so we'll do that. That's silky. And then I kind of want to go for this kind of like yellowy gold color. I think that's cute. Okay, so we've got that, and then they've kind of got these like purple heels on, so I think I'm just gonna go for these and make them the same color as my bow. So we'll do that. And then we have got some socks on as well, and they can be opaque with this houndstooth pattern back on them. And then the ruffle can be black. And then she is wearing gloves as well. And I also feel like we need like a big necklace. So maybe if I do like this and this, and then she's kind of wearing like a purple skirt underneath. Maybe I can add this and then make this purple and then make that silky. And then some gloves, and we can just make those purple like this and this. And you know what? I think that's pretty close. I think it's pretty close. Definitely a lot different to what I usually do for this theme. This is cute. I'm going to go for a 4 for this one. And then we have this one. This is gorgeous. This is more like what I'd usually do for this sort of theme. This is so cute though. 5 stars. And then this is ours. We're definitely very different to what everybody else has done, but that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be different. Oh, wow. Okay. This is really cute. 5 stars for this one. This person's outfits, they have never come out with a bad outfit. Like in this session, I've been playing for like an hour. They have not had a bad outfit so far. Every outfit has been like 4 or 5 stars. This is incredible. I love the neon hair. That is so, so cute. This is also amazing. 5 stars for this one. And then this person hasn't got anything on. That is totally fine. We'll just skip over them. I think their face is really cool and the hair is really cool. So we'll still give them 2 stars. I don't think that's going to disrupt the podium or anything like that. And then we have this one. This is also really cute. She says she didn't finish, but it's still really, really cute. I'm going to go for a 4. And then we have this one. This is cute. We don't have any shoes on. It's a little bit unfinished, but it's still really cute. I love where it was going. So I'm going to go for a 3. And then we have this one. Really, really cute. Gonna go for a 3 in the middle with this one. And this was a podium we placed second, which I'm really, really happy about. So I'm gonna say thank you in the chat. And we came second with 31 stars, which was great. But I think this one is a really good one to end it on. This was probably my favorite outfit of the video. This kind of challenge is always so difficult because I've said it like 3 times already in this video, but real life fashion is so different to DTI fashion. But I really, really hope that you have enjoyed this one. I think we made some really, really cool looks. This one especially, I really love. I think this is really cute. If you have enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out and it means you're never gonna miss another upload from me again. But with all that being said, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!